Okay, so I feel a bit stupid because it turns out my mic was muted. So, again, something similar happened, and I'll upload it with this video. We did this hut here. Helped Cassie in the mower ranch. Found out that her husband and her own the mower ranch. The plural of mower is mower according to a letter. Although she says she owns the mower ranch, it's her husband's mower ranch. It's Cassie's the girl, Meppy's the husband. Anyway, we went into Bandit Hawk Cavern, and because they asked us to, we slaughtered many a bandits because they stole mowers. Anyway, we got this here, and explaining in the what you call it, the video when my mic was muted, that I'm not going to have what would you call like these little title pages on my videos anymore, because the videos already have titles, right? So there's no real need for me to put a title up there. And also later on, when I get a good screenshot of this guy, I'll be making another make a thumbnail for all the Let's Play vids with this guy, and just change the episode that it indicates for each video. Take a while on my part, but I think it's worth it. Well, there's a lot of commanders around. Q Ketsuki. Okay then. So what we'll be doing now. Oh yeah, and since I put it up, I won't explain what we all did already, but yeah, what we'll be doing now is the next story mission, the Apothecary. But before that, we have some skills. Okay, now I'll explain this. We have tiers of skills. This is tier 1 skills, and after you get 5 of them, which need 5 skill points, you can get one of these. Well, you'll unlock this next tier. Then after you get 5 within this tier, you unlock the next tier. And then the next tier does not unlock elite skills. However, elite skills, when you get to them, when you hit level 30, you can buy 2 of them, and then you'll unlock the next tier. And that's a stronger elite skill. Well, or it's supposed to be. So we'll look at here and find which one we want. Sword of Justice, Hammer of Wisdom, Bane, Signet, Signet of Judgment, Retreat, Wall of Reflection, Smite Condition. Okay, well, I want to shout, because, like I said, I'm wanting to make it like Paragonish. And it gives me Aegis as well as Swiftness, so it'll get us around quicker. Oh yeah, about quickness, as in being quick. I mentioned that because it might take a while for me to walk from place to place, I might just not talk during some and fast forward it. Same with some battles, like if I just fight random stuff along the way, which I don't tend to do, like unless other stuff attacks me. But like, for instance, I was also saying that because of the way Guild Wars 2 is, you don't usually have a lot of a break in between walking. Like here, we had a heart, then we had a few events in the heart, and then we walked. We gathered something over here, but then we had another heart, which I wouldn't just speed up, unless I do speed up the hearts, but I don't think I will, because, you know, I just don't think it's very good to, because I like quests, but, and like, then we walked over, well, we actually waypointed or teleported over here, and then we did the rabbit quest. So, you know, there's not so much walking involved because there's waypoints, so we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, onto the video. The Apothecary.
Let's get this stuff back to Pete. The others will take care of the rest.
Be careful with that stuff. It's dangerous. Yes?
What are you doing here? You should be careful. This is a bad time for a visit. Besides, I thought you were moving on. First, I need to talk to Quinn. Ah, help, help.
You're going to kill me!
Seriously, guys, we can still work this out.
Okay.
Please don't kill me. I've given you everything you asked for.
What are you doing? We don't need to hurt her.
We do what Pete says, and Pete says she dies.
Yeah? Well, I say no way.
Say whatever you want, but I'm not leaving her alive.
Well, they're a bit mean. Bit uncalled for, I'd say. And I forgot to equip my weapon that I got. Okay, so I'll run over here. See if I can get out of combat. Come on, get out of combat. Okay, so I think I need to kill this person. He's not doing any damage at all, you useless piece of crap, Quinn.
They're more coming.
Okay, so... there it is.
Use some help.
Well, that worked out fine. No, more people. See, at least these bandits have a right to die. I mean, they're coming at us with swords and stuff, trying to kill us. Because we're trying to protect this innocent lady from getting slaughtered by them. But the moles in the ranch, what did they ever do to anyone?
You're kidding, right?
I mean, we invaded their homes. That's why they were attacking us. They were just trying to get us out. I mean, come on. Poor bandits just getting slaughtered by the hero of Shamor. Oh well.
Only I could.
If only you could what? Lay down and die peacefully? I think this person's character skin has been remodeled. I don't remember being it like this. Green eyes to match. Well, at least whoever did the character actually has some sense of how to match stuff. But oh well.
I had things under control, but I'm glad you showed up.
Had things under control. No damage.
As am I. We owe you our lives. Thank you. But they took my entire supply of rhizome powder. It's a strong poison.
And why would you have
Poison?
a strong poison?
Quinn, what's going on? The Seraph will be here any second. If we tell them what Pete's planning, they can stop it.
You're working with the Seraph? When did you become a rat? Don't you know you can't trust the law?
I trust Thackeray more than Two Blade. Come on, you wouldn't help stab one person. Why would you help poison dozens? Be smart for once. Lay low until Thackeray makes his move, and Pete's either dead or in prison.
You're right. Listen, thanks for saving me. I'll do what you say and hole up until all this blows over, and hey, thanks again.
Yeah, sure you will, Queen. What do you have to say? I've never been so frightened. What is the world coming to? Thank the 6 gods you came along. The gods do what they can. The rest is up to us. Farewell. Litmus paper? Maybe? Oh no, the little piles of herbs. Interesting. What's heating that? There's nothing to eat it. It's bubbling and smoking. I'd expect there to be a lot of books on herbology and stuff in here, eh? And then a single bed. What a lonely woman. Very disheartening. Okay. She grows her own plants. She doesn't look too old, does she? No. I'd suggest not eating those. Anyway. Ah, an oven. So this is your Crichton oven. Well, no, not oven, stove. You'd probably put charcoal and flame it up in there and then cook something on the top there.
Keep saving people
That's
and
my
you'll be
guess.
the one they're swooning over in the streets. And believe me, it's not as nice as it sounds.
They don't just swoon over you on the streets, Logan. Trust me. A bit of a design flaw there. Okay, what do you have to say? Captain Thackeray speaks very highly of you. I'll have to keep an eye on you from now on. If you're watching, Countess, I'll do my best to keep things entertaining. I'm rough around the edges, but I'm up to the task. And I'll keep an eye on you, Countess. I'm sure there's much I can learn. I like this one because it's like so playful, but no. How sweet. I look forward to a mutually educational relationship. Aren't you an artful creature? I look forward to it.
Fancy meeting you here.
I'm certain that your Logan has a knack to finding extraordinary people, and you seem no exception. Okay, no, I like this one better. And see, those actually change this. So like, I'm dignified, but charisma and ferocity's up. Charming would have went up then. But yeah, she has a focus and something else. Okay, I thought they would have changed all of Logan's character models with the Briar Rose, but apparently Briar Rose, but no. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, it was something like that. Ooh, okay.
You heard the commotion, but it looks like you took care of it. Please allow me to introduce Countess Anise, advisor to the royal court and master exemplar of the Shining Blade. What happened here?
The apothecary's safe, but Pete's gang got away with a lot of poisonous rhizome powder. I feel responsible. I couldn't stop them in time. Let me help you deal with it.
Certainly. If you can find out when and where they plan to use the poison, we can shut Two-Blade Pete down for good.
Pete's gang knows I was here. When none of his people return from this job, Two-Blade will be out for my blood.
Don't worry. My magic can disguise you as a common bandit. You can walk among them, and they'll never know it's you.
We'll give you the location of their hideout. It's dangerous, but if you're willing, I know you can handle it.
Consider it done. I want to put Two-Blade Pete out of business even more than you do.
Very well, then. I'll cast it on you now, but the disguise won't activate until you're close to the bandit headquarters.
When you're ready, head to this location on your map. My scouts tell me Pete's men are hiding there. You'll be on your own, so be careful. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
Stand still for a moment, and I'll place the enchantment on you.
Happy
Done.
Hunger
When you reach the
Games.
bandit cavern, you will be
Undercover
transformed.
work is tricky. To pull this off, you'll have to eat, breathe, think, and stink like a bandit. Greetings.
I believe he says that in the commoner storyline as well. Yeah, let's just get that. Pete and that gang of his could be major trouble. I'm counting on you to bring me their plans. The 6 gods are watching over me. I have faith that I'll find what you need to save. Divinity's Reach. Okay, you can count on me. Divinity's Reach is my home. No one's going to harm the people of Kryta, not if I can help it. I'm not going to let thugs like Pete bully people I care about. I'll get that information from you. Too bad I don't care about Quinn, so yep. May Alyssa guide you in tricking them, and may Dwayne keep you safe. Good luck. That's what I like. I love lore references. Thanks, I'll be back
Good
soon.
to see you.
Greetings.
Nope. 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 Okay. So, that's the end of that.
Greetings.
Where can't open the door now. So, I also mentioned, I'm not sure if this actually got in the recording or if I did it just before I feed out the mic, but I mentioned that what I'd like to see for player housing is if people could buy these houses, right? However, have them instance like your personal story instance, and if you're in a party with someone or a guild with someone, you can have your settings set so that you can enter your guild members and your party members' houses, which I reckon would be awesome. Otherwise, you'll only see the house that you bought and you'll go into the instance area like that. I think that would be really cool, because as we see, this one had an interior, but you can't
Good to
go in
meet
it.
you.
So I'm obviously not all of them would, but I think some of them would at least have an interior design for them. I'm pretty sure of it. So we'll just go to this next one.
Know when one might go missing. They can do that. Just climb up and shamble off. Well, not like that. That would be crazy.
Okay. Now, these angels are cool. But I find it weird because that implies that these guys believe in angels. I thought they believed in like avatars or voices of their gods, not angels. And they look very different. Ooh, Priest of Grenth. Ooh, I forgot. I have this now. Grenth protect you, wanderer. What brings you to this place of stillness and solitude? Just looking. What are you doing here? I sense a restless spirit here, but I cannot close in on its specific location. My responsibilities to my family pull me back at Divinity's Reach come nightfall, so I cannot remain here to study it. Why do ghosts stay in the living world? Besides the victims of the faux fire, you mean? Lore reference. Something unknown has trapped their souls here. Their spirits can be dissipated, but until they find resolve, the ghosts will reappear time and time again. A noble pursuit, but I warn you, wanderer, ghosts are an unpredictable lot. What you find may be in fact a gentle soul, or one fixated in a single moment of anger and fear. Okay, now this actually explains a lot. You saw the event here, and this is I love how they do this, except you pretty much only see it in the starting areas. He refers to the Lady in White event that I did in one of my previous Let's Play.
I'm not afraid of nothing. Well, maybe bandits, and bats, and mustaches.
Ooh, mustaches, so frightful. Okay, yeah, anyway, it's to do with the Lady in White event we had here. It explains why the event reoccurs, right? Because they just keep reappearing even after they dissipate. And it explains why she always acts the same way. Her soul is fixated in the same moment over and over again. So, I'm guessing she might have been like... Now, this is just my sort of fantasizing theory. Like, there's no real evidence to back it up. But one possible reason could be that she was a widow. She was visiting the grave of her husband, and I think she was standing in front of a grave of a man. And she's like, "Oh, can you please take me home?" And, you know, you take home out of the thing, and it's like, "Oh, you have such a gentle soul, blah, blah, blah." You know, nice. So, maybe that was reenacting her meeting a husband or a loved one or something. But then, when she gets to the end there, her mind snaps back to a different moment, or it's like still the same moment, and she realized that no, she can't leave. Her husband's buried here, and then she tries to kill you because she sees you as trying to make her leave. That I think would be a pretty cool backstory for it. But like I said, there's no real evidence that, like, it's possible, but it's not a certainty, and it's not backed up by any real evidence that that's the case. Like, we don't know if she even has a husband or had a husband or anything like that. Okay, anyway.
An unfamiliar place.
Oh. It's way down there. Okay, I thought it was up here that the thing was. So, we'll get to this next personal story. Oop, not going down that way. We'll get to this next personal story and finish the episode off there. And then we'll continue with it. Like, even though we're only level 5 and the next one's level 6, I don't think it really matters that much. Oh, come on, you were jumping over other stuff bigger than that. Too high. Too high, too high, too high. Oop, I forgot.
Retreat!
Whee! Speak with the Sheriff Archer north of Shamir Garrison. Okay. So, we'll end this here. So, see you next episode.